Is the cheapest home camera you can get on Amazon any good? Let's find out. Welcome to Reviewing the Cheapest, where we go out and we find the cheapest tech because I like saving money and I bet you do too. So today we've got the Yi home camera. Now this is the first of the new videos on Reviewing the Cheapest channel itself, so welcome. We have moved from the Everyday Dad, as you can see here, to our new home here. So what we're trying to do in Reviewing the Cheapest, we're trying to do three things. We're trying to find out what comes in the box, does it do what it says it can do on the box, and three, is it a cheap piece of crap, or will it take a hit, survive? Can you buy this and use this, you know, for more than like 30 seconds at a time? So let's crack it open. I bought this a while ago to make videos about, so I don't exactly remember how much we spent on this, but it was the cheapest I could find on Amazon, and I paid, ding, number of dollars for it. I'm actually a pretty big fan of what Yi makes. I've been using their action cameras for a very long time, so let's not cut ourselves. That would be bad. So what do we get inside of the box? A pretty neat looking Yi camera. I will say Yi has some very nice aesthetics when it comes to their camera design and their packaging. The problem, and something I assume we're gonna be running into right now, is they don't generally come with a whole lot of stuff. So what do we got? What do we have here today? Some kind of, what do we, come on. Okay, so we've got a micro USB to USB long length cable so we can hook this up. I assume we're gonna need to download the app today to make sure we can get all of the functionality out of this camera, as it's not like a regular camera, it's not like a vlogging camera, it's a home camera that you would have plugged in somewhere and maybe, you know, securing the household. And a travel charger for that adapter, and that is about it. Oh, it comes with some instructions. Limited warrant. Oh, I didn't mean to throw everything. Well, at least if you're gonna give me instructions, it only has four steps. So I'm very on board with 4 steps. You give me a book with a whole bunch of crap inside of it, we're not gonna pay attention to that. What else we got? We got a sticker. Is this a cool Yi sticker? Yep. Thank you for choosing Yi. So it comes with a sticker. It comes with a Yi Cloud. Yi Cloud. If we're being honest, I do like these 2 stickers. I don't know what it is. I like when little infographics come with it. And they're just neat. So here's the camera itself. I mean, it feels fine. It doesn't feel like there's any problems with the build quality. He says as he has to take off the plastic around the lens. How does the lens look? The lens looks fine. Looks like there's some kind of like sensor on the front of it, probably for all the things that it can do. It says it does 1080p. Yi 1080p home camera. This is a very bare bones setup. I mean, none of this has, the camera is just this little part right here. What kind of connections do we have? There's the USB connection on the bottom. Looks like an SD card slot right there on top. Oh, micro SD card, says it right there. Okay, so let's plug it in and see what we got going. We'll install the app onto our phone and see, man, what it can do. Okay, we just plug it in. You're going to the side there. Okay, so we got it turned on. We got it plugged in.
To Yi home camera.
Did you?
Waiting to connect.
It's telling me what it's doing. Waiting to connect. So I assume I didn't install the app yet. We are currently downloading the app because we probably should have prepped that ahead of time, but we didn't because we just kind of wanted to hop into it. So we're downloading the app. Then it keeps yelling at me.
To connect.
See? I get it that you want to connect, Yi. I appreciate that you do not just leave me in the dark on what you want to do.
Waiting to connect.
Oh, I always forget. Okay, so we got it. We gotta scan the QR code.
QR code scan is successful.
Okay, hooray.
Connecting to Wi-Fi.
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Okay, now we're pairing, which is always a fun experience with these kind of cameras. Could take 1 to 2 minutes. What should we do for the next 1 to 2 minutes? Let's we could rocks, paper, scissors or something? I don't know.
Pairing is successful.
Pairing is
Start
successful.
using your camera now.
Okay, so we can start using our camera now. So we've got the camera set up, so let's hit Yi home camera. Hey, there we are. Oh, we're sideways. I forgot because we turned it. When we set it up, we turned it sideways. So that's not the camera's fault. That's our fault. Let's turn it around. There we go. So hey, there we are. That's pretty cool. Can you guys, oh, well, now that that's in the way. Okay, let's move you over here so that we can do both and see both at the same time. So this is the indoor image quality of the Yi 1080p home camera. This is also the audio quality, so if you're gonna use this as like an indoor security camera, this is about the image quality you would expect. One of the things about like home security cameras is you never really need like the best video quality, you just need enough to know that, you know, what's going on. Is there like a squirrel out there in my yard, or is there somebody I saw on somebody's like account not too long ago, somebody like moved their garbage bins like 2 blocks down, which is really weird. So a camera like this would be able to help you stop that. Again, this is the indoor image quality. I am very impressed with how easy it was to get going. I also like, if you can see right here, it's showing, this looks like the transmission rate or the bit rate of what's going across, which is pretty nice. I guess it'll let you know what kind of image quality you can expect to get through your Wi-Fi. Now, if this is like the last smart home camera we used, let's turn off Wi-Fi. We should still get connection to the camera because the camera's connected to my home's Wi-Fi. It's not connected to like my phone's Wi-Fi. So now, wherever we go, whatever we do, we should have connection to this. And what's nice is I can start recording or stop recording from my phone now wherever. So we're recording right now again. This is the indoor image quality you could expect to get. That looks pretty good from the phone. We'll check. You guys know what it is. I'm putting it directly from the SD card here, so you already know what it looks like. I don't know yet, but it looks pretty good from my phone. So we'll stop it. Okay, we'll let you access my photos. You can take pictures. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody?
How are you doing today?
How are you doing today? How are you doing today?
Halt!
Oh,
I am doing a video for YouTube.
video for YouTube.
Hear me through the camera.
Hear me through the camera.
This is like magic.
This is like magic.
And then you hear through it.
And then you hear it.
That's pretty wild. Like for the small amount of money I paid for this thing, that's some pretty cool functionality. I am always concerned when it comes to cameras like this about, you know, hackers or stuff like that. I would never leave this in a place with like personal identifiable information. You gotta keep that stuff safe, so I wouldn't use that for this. But so far, it only took us what, like, this video is going to be much shorter than what the raw recording is. We've been recording for 16 minutes now. We have this thing fully set up. Like, I didn't have a Yi account. I had to create a Yi account. I had to do everything to get this camera set up, and it's good to go. So I'm going to say that's pretty darn easy to use. We're all ready to go, and it took us less than 20 minutes. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take this outside. We're gonna see how well it can do outdoors, see what the video quality is like. If you wanna use this as more of like an outdoor package guarding camera, which is what I will probably use it for. But yeah, let's hop outside, see what the image quality and the audio quality looks. See ya out there. Okay, here we are outdoors. We did a little bit of testing last night, and we actually figured out why it wasn't recording is I had the SD card installed incorrectly. Welcome to Reviewing the Cheapest. So we're gonna plug it into power. The reason we're in a little bit of a different spot today as we normally are is I gotta plug it into the wall because apparently the battery we used in the last home test got destroyed by somebody. I wonder who that could be. Probably me. Okay, so let's plug this sucker into power, get going. Let's see what kind of image quality we can get. Maybe we can actually see what it looks like. Okay, lesson learned. When you connect to the camera after it's been turned off for a while, it takes a couple of minutes for it to actually sync up with the Wi-Fi. So don't be too impatient. And if you see the blue light, just because the blue light's on means you may still have to wait a minute. We literally just found that out today, which is, you know, that's exciting. I love learning. Okay, let's start recording and see what we can actually get. Ooh, HD? Yeah, we definitely want HD. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Yi Smart Home Camera. This is the other smart home camera. It's not actually a smart home camera, it's my Sony a6400 that we just made a video about on the Everyday Dad. If you want to know what my thoughts are on this camera, spoilers, it's awesome. And let's set it down and see like how far away we can go. So like, look, here's the Everyday Dad like wandering around. What's he doing? Is it following me? No, it's just, is it following me? No, it's just moving back and forth. Oh, it looks like the video quality can move a little bit to stay up with somebody. I don't know if that's just the camera being weird, but that's pretty cool if that's an actual feature. So, there's the Yi camera. There's us up here. Looks pretty good. Like I said last night, it was really easy to set up. When we figured out the human error, We actually got it working properly, which is something that happens to me all the time. Welcome to my style of videos. But next up is the most important part. So we've already done 2 of the 3 things that we said we were gonna do. What was the third one? Oh right, we're gonna find out if this is a cheap piece of crap. So if you were to buy this, set it like outside to guard your packages, and the strong wind blew it over, would it break? Would it be worth keeping on to? Let's find out. One. So what we do here on Reviewing the Cheapest, we're gonna drop it 4 times here in what I call the Crucible, or my backyard. It's destroyed GoPros, watch the video. So we're gonna drop it 4 times, see if it still works afterwards, and prove whether it will survive a drop or something. So that was number 1. It definitely fell. It definitely fell out of its little holder. Let's pop it back in there. Number 1, a little bit of cosmetic damage, but nothing too crazy. 2, definitely does not like staying in the holder, but we're gonna keep putting it in there because it's an all-in-one package. Look at that. How could you have the Yi Smart Home camera without the base? 3, that one did not sound good. That actually took the base, it's not all in one. That took the base off, but it's back together. That was number 3, and the final, it's looking pretty good. I mean, there's some scratches, there's some dings, but it still looks to be functional. Number 4. There you go, 4 drops. Looks perfectly fine to me. I don't see any big issues. I mean, you can see some scratches right there. I mean, it is just made of plastic. It's only got so much durability on it, but the big test is, does it still work? So let's plug it in and find out. Hey, it turns on. That's a good sign. I think it's gonna be perfectly fine. I mean, there are things that have shattered out here, and some of them still work even after that. This one looks like it's gonna be perfectly fine. So long as this turns blue, it's connecting. Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. The suspense. Will it work? Won't it work? Will I leave this in? Will I cut most of this out because it's incredibly boring? Only time will tell. Okay, blue's holding. Now's the dun dun, dun dun. We are connected. So it survived the Crucible. That's impressive. If you'd like to see other cheapest videos, there's a whole playlist right here. And that's what we do here every Saturday, 12 p.m. Let's try to break some cheap stuff.